Today, you're about to witness what real superheroes look like. The work these people do brings them face to face with death every single day. And once you see it, you may not believe your own eyes. Deep inside the mountainous forests of Indonesia, hundreds of feet above the ground, this man is surrounded by millions of deadly bees. A single sting from one of these bees is enough to paralyze you. Yet this man refuses to stop. The need to earn a living combined with his passion for collecting honey has completely taken over his life. If you have a weak heart, today's video is definitely not for you, because today we're taking you on one of the world's most dangerous honey hunting expeditions. The bees you're looking at right now are not the ordinary honeybees you might find around your home's balcony. These are Apis dorsata, also known as the giant honeybee. They are not only enormous in size, but they are also extremely aggressive. Once they choose a target, they can chase that person for several kilometers. The very first challenge of collecting this honey is the incredible height. These massive trees are hundreds of years old. Some of them grow as tall as 200 to 300 meters, and the hives are located right at the very top, where even spotting them from the ground is difficult. Reaching those hives is an unbelievably dangerous task. Armed with nothing but hundreds of iron spikes and the hammer, the climbers begin their ascent. These trees are so slippery that getting a firm foothold is nearly impossible. After climbing a short distance, they hammer an iron spike into the trunk and stand on it before driving in the next one. Those same spikes will also be their only way back down. If even one spike comes loose, or if they make the slightest mistake, their life could end instantly. That's why every movement must be made with extreme caution. As they climb higher, thousands of bees swarm around them from every direction. To protect themselves, they wear thick clothing and carefully cover their hands and heads. The most astonishing part is that sometimes two or even more people climb the same narrow tree at once. At such incredible heights, collecting all the honey alone isn't always possible. So for nearly an hour, they continue driving spikes into the trunk and slowly making their way upward. Eventually, they finally reach the hive they have been searching for. With great care, they first clear the area around the hive so they can lower it safely. Once they brush away the bees, a huge golden honeycomb overflowing with fresh honey is revealed before their eyes. Sometimes, to confuse the bees, they light fresh vines and leaves to create thick smoke. Then they use a sharp knife to cut away the dry sections of the hive that contain little or no honey and throw those pieces to the ground. Since those parts are useless, it's easier to discard them from that height. Next, they cut the valuable honeycomb into smaller pieces and place them inside a large plastic bag. Once the entire hive has been packed, they carefully descend the tree using the same iron spikes they climbed up with. This honey, collected from the top of the towering Tualang tree, sells for around $15,000 per kilogram. But what do you think? Is risking your life like this just for money really worth it? Would you ever agree to hang hundreds of feet above the ground and collect honey in exchange for money?